What's up, YouTube? This is Michael from the Team Misplay. I have team member Steven here. He recently got 7th place at the Houston Regionals. He's here to do a deck profile. He was playing Chaos Dragons, and here it is.
So I ran the basic 3 Light Pulsar, 3 Dark Flare, the 1 Eclipse Wyvern, just 2 targets. For Chaos Monsters, I ran BLS and Chaos Sorcerer, Tour Guide Engine, Double Tour Guide, Sangan, Night Assailant. Everybody knows to play with Night Assailant, pitch it, get your Raikou. For hand traps, ran the Gores and the Double Trag, save you from the OTK. Trag came in handy a lot of times at the regional because I would always open with either Card Trooper or Sangan and Trag in hand, so he would be at 3,000. And I had Double Veiler and 3 Maxi. I chose to run 3 Maxi because I thought I'd be playing against a lot of water and wind-ups, but that wasn't the case. But 3 Maxi was still very helpful. For milling, I ran the basic 3 Raikou, 3 Lila, basic Light Sworns, and I chose 2 Card Troopers over 1. I know a lot of people were running 1 Card Trooper and 2 Thunder Kings, but I felt like having the mill was far more important than having protection of the Thunder King. That's it for the monsters. That's 31. For spells, I run the 1 charge and the triple solar. This is it for milling and draw power. I didn't want to run Allure of Darkness because I felt like it led to bad decisions. I feel like you're a lot safer with just doing this and not having to make the decision late game or mid to late game of having to banish your only dark in your hand and drawing 2 dead cards.
Was Solar ever dead for you?
Not really. I was always able to either pitch Night Assailant or search for a Light Swarm that I needed with Sangan.
You never had any games where it was dead at all?
Nope.
That's nice.
Yeah. And of course the basic staples: Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and Double MST.
Yeah.
Monster Reborn won me so many games. You'll probably read that in my tournament report. It's on the team Tumblr.
In our matchup, it was the deciding factor in all 3 games. You got game 1 and game 3 with the Reborn. I got it in game 2 with that Reborn. But continuing to the side deck.
Card's pretty good.
You wanna go side deck first?
Yeah, let's go side deck.
Okay.
So side deck, Double Thunder King. I sided this in pretty much every game. Great card. I would like to main it, but I don't have room, and I really don't want to go over 40.
Do you feel like do you feel like the Thunder King is more of like, it doesn't help you blow out your opponent, which is all what game 1 is. Game 1's about blowouts.
Right.
And you want to blow out with this deck.
You usually do.
Like if they don't have D-Fisher in with windups in game 1, and like that card doesn't help you against windups blowing them out with like Pulsar Dragons.
No, not at all. That's why I chose the second Card Trooper.
I agree with this.
Another card that I sided that most people didn't side was Double Kaiku. This card won me so many games. I'd like to shout out my teammate Michael for suggesting this card to me because
it beat the crap out of me.
This card is amazing to mirror match, and it also worked against the Dark World and 2 Light Sworns that I played. But yeah, this card's really good. I didn't see as much use in the later rounds, but when I got him off, he was game winner.
And he was really good because of another card you had in there too. That was that was the deciding factor in our round. Was the Kaiku was just ridiculous.
And the second monster, or the third monster that I sided was 2 End of Anubis. This was mostly for the Murma matchup, but I didn't play any of that, unfortunately. I don't know how that would have worked out. But I also sided him in against the mirror match and a Dark World deck that I played against, and this slowed the Dark World guy down a lot because I was able to. Well, we'll get to that in a second. Hold on. That's it for the monsters inside. For the spells, I sided 2 Soul Takers just for spot removal. I didn't really use this that much because I didn't run into any Christias or Fossil Dinas. I just took care of a couple big problem monsters like the Gotems that I played against round 2. Third MST came in pretty much every game. Double Messenger, I sided this in only against windups, and I didn't draw it, so I might choose to take it out. I don't know.
Are there any other matchups you would play it against, like on a regular basis?
Dino Rabbit for sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't play any of that, so.
Yeah, when I played Rabbit, that was the nuts.
Yeah.
It was the best card in the side deck. So.
So yeah, Messenger. I didn't side in Royal Decree again, or I didn't side it in at all. I didn't feel like I needed to. This is one card that I feel like I would change, probably for Compulse or Dust Tornado or something. I just felt like this was 2 wasted spots on my side deck. I don't know what I would side this in against, other than like a rogue matchup like Chainburn or maybe GVs. But yeah, I didn't get much use of Royal Decree. And the tech card that I chose to put in my side deck, thanks to my teammate Darian, shout outs to him, was 2 Call the Haunted. This card comboed really well with Thunder Kings, the End of Anubis, and Kaiku in my side deck, because a lot of people didn't expect this card, and they thought that they got rid of the card that I sided in against them. And when I'd set this and chain it to, say, like a Charge of Light Brigade or something, they'd go minus, and if I chained it to a Kaiku, it would shut their play down completely if I was playing like Chaos Dragons or the Lightsworn guy. I remember I was playing round 1 against Lightsworns, and he had a Necro Garden in the graveyard, and on his end phase, I activated Call the Haunted, summoning Kaiku, and I dropped my hand and attacked for game, and it was pretty good. So yeah, Call the Haunted was really useful this weekend. That's it for the side deck. Let's move on to extra. Basic Levier, Giga Brilliant, Zen Mains. I didn't go Zen Mains at all this weekend. I felt like it was too passive to play, and this deck was just drawing really well for me, so I was able to go aggro just about every game.
Yeah, and especially if you weren't playing the Rabbit matchup, like that's where Zen Mains really shines. And, like, it gives you a lot of time. So if you didn't need it, you didn't need it.
Leviathan Dragon, Acid Golem. Acid Golem won me my match against X-Sabers. Usually when I go into this, I end up losing the game because I can't get rid of him, but I didn't make that mistake this time, so I was able to tribute him and set up a live dad play.
It's always nice.
Tempo, which I used to get rid of 2 Zen main materials, which is always really nice. That's it for the 3s.
Any of them that were just like MVPs?
Levier.
Levier
won, I think, 3 game 3s for me.
Really?
Just because I was able to get like a Lila to pop a back row that I was afraid of, and against Michael, I was able to get his Effect Veiler and Synchro for a Scrap Dragon with my Dark Arm Dragon, and
that was bad.
Blow up his field. I ran 1-4, Queen Dragoon. I'm probably going to take this out, maybe put in a Steel Swarm Roach, because I did not use this card once. Mainly because I didn't use Thunder King, or I didn't main Thunder King, so I didn't really have a chance to use this card. I understand where it can come in handy. It's mostly a win more card, but I didn't find any use for it this weekend. I run 2 5s, one's in Mayo and one Adrius. Both of these cards came in handy against Dark Worlds because I would use my Darkflare Dragon's effect to remove its Grapha and then go into one of these and just plus. Definitely 2 good cards.
Were you able to resolve the Zen Mayo outside of like playing around Starlight Road?
Yeah, I didn't get roaded at all this weekend.
I got roaded.
That's unfortunate.
On the Zen Mayo. I still won the game, but it was annoying.
Yeah, but usually when you resolve one of these effects, you win the game.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Really
Except
good.
for when I played you and lost.
And for 6s, I ran the Bouncer, the X-Beetle, and the Attune. I've never used the Attune, but I don't think I'm going to take it out just because it provides so many options when you need. Sometimes you just really need Red Med, or you can get a Dark Flare and exceed into a 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, Attune can come in handy, but I didn't really use him. Exabeetle was the MVP for the 6s because I use him just about every round, and he's just free pluses, especially when you send the Pulsar the same game, which you all know. I ran the Gaia Trap, the Thunder Charger, because of the 6s and 5s. I ran 2 Synchros this weekend, one being Black Rose Dragon, which I didn't use at all, but he's good to have just in case when you have your Chaos Sorcerer or a Light Pulsar and a Veiler, and you just need to blow up the field so you can just remove one with Chaos Sorcerer and blow up everything else. and Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon won me a couple games. He's really, really just important because you can do cute stuff like blow himself up, bring out red med, revive him, blow up something else. Just cool stuff like that.
Do you feel like that's a staple extra deck card?
Scrap Dragon, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I didn't play it. I don't know why, but I made a mistake.
No.
No, it was bad. Anything else you want to say, Steven?
Other than that, not really. I felt like the regional went really smoothly. I kind of wish I had better matchups because I didn't play much meta. I played a lot of rogue decks because I played 2 Light Sworns, an X-Saber, 6 Samurai. I played 2 mirror matches. Yes, and that's it, I believe. Oh, and I played 1 windup.
1 windup?
Yeah, only 1 windup, no water. And I was supposed to play a Dino Rabbit the last round, but he was undefeated and he gave me the win so I could top 8. So thank you, shout out to Bao from Team Legacy. Thanks a lot.
All right, and that's all we got. So Steven, top 7th place Houston Regionals, and thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. And it's not a pro play unless it's a misplay.